All right, today is the day for another remembrance of Stormy. Another trail, a tribute. I'm afraid, sorry guys. I'm afraid this will be the last trail we do for a tribute to my dog. We're up here, what I call the observation deck. And I already got yeah, how you like it? Already got mud on my shoes, I ain't even started yet. But we're up here. And the reason it's gonna be the last one, yeah, let's just say we did a really huge one yesterday. You know, you guys only seen a little bit what we did. But we're up here at the observation deck. Last time we was here with our dog was in November, and I made a video talking about growing the facial fur in. Today's video, we probably won't get much beauty. We probably won't get none at all. We're gonna remember Stormy. We're gonna talk about some of the things about my dog. And I do not have the gimbal today, so if the GoPro tilts this way or this way, and I hope I didn't make you sick, understand why. The gimbal literally killed my hand yesterday. Probably because I got arthritis, but I got my selfie stick that stretches out 3 feet, and we're gonna do that today. Come on, let's get this started. I haven't used this selfie stick in a long time. And when I have it extended out this far, it's easy to tilt it this way or this way. And I gotta not do that. So I may have to stop whenever I do a vlog entry, because if not, I gotta watch this and I'm gonna trip probably. Yeah, I should stop, huh? But guys, my dog Stormy, you know she's been on this trail just as much as she was on the trail that had the pond. Angie thinks we had her here more. This is a trail we've been on the most, actually. So you know what? You're probably right. My dog's been on this trail more than any other. It's actually hard to see the trail because there's so much leaves and debris on it. I was telling Angie, let's go that way and come back out that way. But guess what? We forgot. All in all, if we go to the observation deck, about roughly 2-mile trail. Not bad, quite simple. And like I said in all my videos here where the observation deck is, this trail is real easy to do. Real simple. They kept that in mind when they made it. And like I said all the other times, this was made by volunteers. All this is done by volunteers, but yet it's still owned by Versailles State Park. And when we get out of here, if I remember, we think they're going to start charging people to come in here. We'll talk about that at the end of the video if I remember. All right, let's talk about Stormy. We got our dog Stormy when she was a little baby puppy. I actually got video of that, yes. I aired that. And she's just a little baby puppy. As a matter of fact, she had a little, fat little belly on her. And when we first got her, when she walked, she didn't really walk that well because she was just a puppy. So she kind of went a little bit like this, you know, wobbled. She wobbled. Then she started getting a little older. I think it was about, what, 2 months maybe? Might have been a month and a half. I don't remember when I first started taking her on my walks. But it wasn't too much, maybe 2 months. But yeah, then she started going all the walks with me. Sometimes I get the notion to do something I'm sure I'm not allowed, but it may not be smart to do, especially since I have a bad back. But they got a tube that's going underneath the trail and coming out the other side. I really have a strong urge to crawl through it. Yeah, you heard me correct. I have a strong urge to crawl through this tube. Let me hold this up. Maybe you can see it where it comes out the other side. I don't know if you can see it where it comes out the other side or not. I hope so.
Walk through it. It's big enough.
It's big enough to walk through. Let me look. Let me look. Then all I have to do is just walk up this way. I pretty much guarantee you're not allowed to do that. No. But I do have that strong urge just to go through it, just so I can say I went underneath the trail. Okay, I had to extend the selfie stick back a little bit. Oh, it's probably gonna kill my back if I did this. Oh, let me show you what I see. I think I could do it. And the thing about me is, oh geez, I'm claustrophobic. And since I'm claustrophobic, I don't know if this is going to be a good idea or not. Let's see. Oh, it's going to kill my back. Oh my God. Oh. This is freaking crazy. Okay, almost at the other end. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. That hurts. Oh, almost done. Oh, ouch. I hit my head. Ouch. Okay. The other end. Oh my God. I did it. Why'd I do that?
Because you're nuts.
A lot of that, I was anxiety. My anxiety got up to about a good 8 or 9 in there because it was closing in on me, but it really wasn't. All right, swing around. Let's continue. Stormy, I did that for you, girl. I did that for you. Now, one of the things about my dog Stormy, she was very aggressive. We didn't make her that way. As a matter of fact, even paid a small fortune after we found out she was aggressive to a trainer to try to get her trained. That was a waste of money and time. Yeah, it was. But she was very aggressive. She pretty much hated everybody. She would pick and choose the people she did not like, though. Even though she was aggressive, there was some people she absolutely adored. Take Ashley, which is a family friend. My dog absolutely loved her. Oh my God, whenever she would come over, Stormy would go bananas. Absolutely loved her. As a matter of fact, I even made the joke. One time was like, Stormy loves you more than she loves us. And sometimes it makes you wonder if she did. But as aggressive as she was, sometimes when we're home, she had her major moments. She'd jump up in the chair with me and lay down on her back in my arms and stay there for a long time. Jump up on the couch with Angie, curl up next to Angie. She had her moments, she did. She also knew when he was sad. She used to be able to tell when my anxiety was up. This is another thing about Stormy. Before my anxiety level always went up, Stormy actually started acting a little bit weird. Let me explain this real quick. She would be on a walk, and whenever I had Stormy on a walk, I had her under control. Remember, that as how I trained her. I trained her. But be right before my anxiety, before I would start having an anxiety attack, she would basically want to pull back to the car. She would want to go to the car and go home. And it took me forever to realize that she may be sensing these anxiety attacks I may be having. She may be sensing one coming on. Now, can't document that, can't say if that's really what it was, but it did make me wonder. Another thing about my dog Stormy, she was also afraid of thunderstorms. She got scared to death. Whenever a thunderstorm happened, she would run in between the bathtub and the toilet, a little cubby hole there, and lay there and shake. We would take a towel or a small blanket and cover her up, and usually one of us would sit in the bathroom with her until that thunderstorm was over. She was also afraid of fireworks too. That would do the same thing, and gunshots. Every year when deer season, oh hell, did I goop up somewhere? We're gonna stop right here. Every year when deer season would open up, we would hear gunshots. You know, people out there either shooting a game or target shooting. She was scared of that too. We decided not to walk back to the observation deck. So in all, the trail will be about 1.5 miles. We'll do that another time. Actually, it's good to do what we're doing now, because the last time we was here, we didn't go to the observation deck either. So we're retracing the steps we did when we was here with Stormy last. Well, I'm gonna tell you now, I'm not sure if we're even, this way. I wasn't sure if we was even on the trail. The trail is covered with so much leaf debris, you can't even tell where it's at. It's a good thing we've been on this trail more than a dozen times. Another fun fact I want to say is, and this is probably going to be the hardest one of all for me to tell you. When it became bedtime, mine and Angie's bedroom's downstairs in the basement. Okay, when it became bedtime, when I took Stormy out for the last time that night and I locked the door, I was like, okay, Stormy, it's time to go to bed. She will go over to the toy box, go through the toys and pick out one toy and put it in her mouth and take it down to the bed. Yeah, that went on every single night, guys. Even when she was sick. Yes. Of course, the last 8 days, I think it was 8 or 9 days, 8 days, we didn't go to the bedroom because I was afraid to have Stormy on the steps. So we slept on the recliners for, we slept on it for a total of 9 days. 8 days because Stormy was sick. And we slept on them one more day after we had her put to sleep because I couldn't go down to the bedroom because it reminded me too much of my dog. I'm glad I brought my beanie with me. My bald head was starting to get a little cold. Wouldn't be so bad if that wind didn't blow. That wind is nasty. Well, we're getting closer to the end. I'm hearing traffic on the big highway. But guys, these are the fun facts about my dog, Stormy. And this is a remembrance, a tribute, if you will, to my dog, Stormy. And no other better place to do it than some of the places that might have been her favorite. Stormy loved any trail we took her on. No matter where we took her, she loved it. Even if it was just for a car ride, Stormy loved it. My dog loved any type of attention she would get. But I do believe she loved the trails. And this is one of the trails that reminds me of Stormy the most. And the reason that is, when they made this trail back in 2020, we was one of the first people that ever been on it. Me, Angie, and Stormy. And that was right before the observation deck was even built. If you ever want to, go back in my videos and you see all the times we was here. You see all the videos Stormy's been on the trails with us. We've had her everywhere. Everywhere. That dog has hit just as many trails as Angie and I. That's fact. She was my walking partner and our adventure partner. Yeah. She was much as part of that, much as part of our life, as if she was a child of our own. She's going to be missed. Like I said the other day, she'll never ever be forgotten. I'm going to keep the intro in for a long time to come. I'm also going to talk about my dog from time to time. And every so often, I will maybe pay another tribute to her. But guys, we're getting close to the trailhead. And at the end of the trailhead, I want to tell you what they're planning on possibly doing here. At least what we could figure out. I hope you enjoyed the last 3 days of my tribute to my dog, Stormy. And tomorrow is going to be the hardest yet. I may make a video, I may not. We're going tomorrow morning to pick up Stormy's ashes. Yeah, it's ready. I don't know if I make that on a video or not. That's going to be very difficult for me and my lovely wife to do. All right, trailhead's right up yonder. Let's go ahead and get done, and I'll tell you something else. Okay, we're coming to the trailhead. It's possible they may be charging for people to start using this park. This part right here. We don't know for sure, but it's possible they may be doing that, but that's okay by us because we got a card that gets us in any park in the state of Indiana. So that ain't gonna hurt us, but yet it looks like they may be charging you to go back to the observation deck. And one of the things I don't like about here, there's a nice pond up there at the observation deck. You're not allowed fishing there. Can you believe that? Okay, I'm gonna turn around here and hope you can see the sign behind me. Entrance fee applies. Now, they're not gonna have it right now because it is the off season. But when Versailles State Park, the main park, which is right up the road that way, when they finally start opening up the main gate, we wonder if there's going to be somebody down here. And if there is, how much would they charge? It's crazy. I thought this was free to everybody. It should be. All right, guys, that's all I got right now. We're gonna head home the long way, and we're gonna talk about what we're gonna have for Yum Yums for supper, and we'll see you in about a day or so. These last three videos was a tribute to my dog, Stormy. Well, a tribute to our dog, Stormy. All right, guys, come on, let's get out of here. I don't know if I'm gonna make the video of us going to get in her ashes or not. I really do not know. I'll see how I feel. Till next time, thanks for watching. Come on, let's get out of here.